Hey, this is Glenn. Welcome to another episode of Difficult Questions. This one, it's probably going to be a two-parter. What do you want in life? We're going to use my life as a basis because it's become very simple to dissect. And I think in your life, there are multiple things and it gets all confused and we don't think about it. But because of my life trajectory, I've gotten to dissect everything and really think about what I want in life and how I got here. So hopefully it will assist you in figuring that out if you're having problems with that. And I have been absorbing a lot of life coach stuff and a lot of psychology stuff and a lot of relationship stuff. And I think people are having problems with this. So I felt that I could give some specific input that maybe speaks to people. In life, we have what we want in relation to ourselves, but then we have what we want in relation to others and how what we want fits with what they want. And that is kind of the rub. I grew up doing what people told me I should be doing and wanting or pursuing what people told me was the good thing to pursue. And what I found is I didn't want any of that, and my life was falling apart and it was bad. And once I started pursuing what I wanted, I became much happier, but I had to relinquish some things because what I wanted is not what people around me wanted. So there's sacrifice and this idea that you can have it all and the guy with everything, the gal with everything. I don't know that that's possible, and I think it might be hurting us. And even if we get it, I don't know if it is what we expect it to be. My mind, I always was very directed in things. So I want to do stuff. And my parents were always encouraging me that I could always be better. So I just pursued doing things. And I felt comfort in pursuing doing things. I didn't feel comfort in relationships. They were fine, but they just weren't my priority. This could be platonic relationships. This could be romantic relationships. But I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And I had this problem of I wanted to do this creative stuff, but my parents were telling me that I had to have a backup plan. And there's that joke that your backup plan becomes your main plan. And that's what happened to me. My mother was always in need of me to have insurance. She was obsessed about me having health insurance. So I started pursuing work that would give me that to comfort her. And I fell into academia. I became a university professor, and I was looking for that, any kind of legitimacy, right? So I was, I guess, chasing a title, but the money was awful and I didn't like the work. At the same time, I had a romantic relationship, and she had kind of given me an ultimatum of, hey, we're either going to get married or I'm going to leave this relationship. And I decided, okay, well, I guess you're supposed to get married. And then she had also wanted to buy a house together. So we got a house together. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to work with what is needed and expected. And that never was anything that I wanted. And so after 10 years of trying to build things and make things great, they never were, because all of my components were built out of things that I never really wanted. In your life, think about what you want to do, the stability you need in your life, the amount of money you want to make, the prestige you're chasing. Are you chasing a title? The comfort or luxury that you need to pursue in life. Some people need those 4-star hotels or 5-star hotels. Some people need a motel. And what do your hobbies look like? And once you have figured out what you want your life to be, then you have to look at what community you're going to be with. Who do you do things with? What do you do? Is it camping? Is it church? Is it bowling? Is it whatever it may be? And then you still have to navigate those relationships with what you want to do, because sometimes people will want you to do other things and you have to be okay with that. Or you can be like me and just walk away. And that's the sacrifice. I have narrowed my life down to what I want to do. But what that means is I don't want to have relationships with people that demand things of me, which is quite selfish, or people could look at it as quite selfish. But what is the meaning of life? No one cares about you more than you. And we die alone, literally, when I stopped being a university professor and I moved to Los Angeles and to pursue the entertainment entrepreneurial stuff. My father couldn't understand. And he said, what are you doing? And I said, Dad, I'm just trying to be happy. And that, I think, is the crux. What is your joy in life? When people say getting back to basics, for me, getting back to basics is, what is the thing that gives you joy every day? When I moved to Los Angeles from 2015 to 2022, was riding a motorcycle. Riding a motorcycle gave me that sustainable joy in my heart. And when I got hit by a car in 2022, that was taken away from me. So what is my sustainable joy? Because everything was a struggle, trying to make projects make money and connect with people and do what I want to do. At least I had motorcycle riding that gave me my immediate joy. But then a distracted driver hit me and now I don't have joy any. So the joy is the struggle of getting back from an accident. The joy is exercise. The fun is in the fight, I say. But that doesn't interface with other people and romantic relationships. I had to make a sacrifice. I had to say, well, what is my joy? And my joy is not necessarily other people. Although I say that I'm a personality tourist, in that I love interfacing with people. Part of this thing of, I know because I get hit by cars, I know that in my bones that life is chaos. And I know that the only thing I can control is one half of the conversation with a person in front of my face at the time. For me, that joy of trying to have a positive conversation with someone is the thing I care about. And I have to just let it be that, because any other deeper relationship, they want something from me that I may not want or be able to give to them, because I'm working on what is important for me, what I want in life. And I have to respect them, but I have to make sure that I respect myself as well. In the next episode, we'll talk about the relationship components, but what do you want in life? And I think first, look at what gives you immediate joy and what sustains you every day, because that is the thing that will keep you happy when everything else is falling down. What do you think?